Hi everybody and welcome to video 8 in a rainy walk series. Thank you for being a silver and gold member or gold member at the Sweet Pea Papers Ko-fi Shop membership. Don't forget to go over and visit the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, and or the Junk Journal and Paper Crafts group. Now, we're on video 8, so we're on the center already of this signature. Now in the center of the other signature, if you remember, we did one down, one up, right, with the straps. This time we're going to do opening with straps, okay? So this really turned out cute. I made a new envelope, reprinted it out. I still can't believe I tore the other one. And so now we're here on 18 and 19. Okay? I think this journal is turning out really cute. I'm very pleased. I hope the customer will be pleased as well. Okay. So here's everything. I'm using the straps from the other part of the page that we didn't use, so they're going to be wider. Which is fine with me. Gosh, look, my little paperclip cup is almost empty. A lot of paper clips in use. Okay, so we've got our straps. In fact, I'm going to re-paperclip them. I don't know why unpaperclip them. We've got those. We've got the two papers. And we're going to do them this way. You'll notice that I made sure we had the light post in this side as well as in the other signature. This is the same one. Or it matches. It's not exactly the same one, but okay. So this is going to be our two center pages. Instead of writing with the sections, I don't have any more of those. Oh, by the way, these pages, the full picture pages, and these writing, this is a duplicate actually, these writing pages, and those halves of the background papers are all we have left. And I only have this much in scraps, nothing big. I have to print out more papers to finish the book. Can you believe that? Out of a Victoria Designs kit. And I got ink all over me. Okay, so onward and upward. So this is for the doors. And I forgot about the straps. We might have to get more white paper out for that. And this is the backs of the doors. And these are the fronts. Oops. This is the front of a door and the back of a door. This is the other front because of the books and the books. And this is the back. Okay, so let's get going. We've got, we're going to do one side at a time. So let's do, obviously, page 18. That's going to be this one. Oh, for goodness sakes. Between me and you, this thing with my hands is getting very irritating. Okay. So, let's... Okay, and let's look at 18. And then this one goes over here with these. Okay, so now let's do the door first, obviously. Oops, that's not the paper. This is the paper. Good thing I labeled them, huh? Now, I already inked these. Looks like I missed this side. Or I missed part of it. Was doing it at 9:30 last night. No, let's see. I slept for an hour and a half. Yay! So I must have been doing it about, 9:30 or so. I went back to bed at midnight and it's now 1:30. So, welcome to my world. Get my pencil. So now I made this the height of this, but we're using the full page because you know what I mean. I trimmed it down a little bit because these are smaller. Gosh, I can still see that pencil mark. Okay. So I want the doors to come to about here. I'm getting out my ruler, you guys. So let's say 4. So 4.5 is all we need. Well, I didn't need a ruler for that, did I? Not really. So we're going to cut a piece at 4.5. Oh, so I should be able to make the 2 doors out of 1. So there's 1. Here's the other, for the other one. Is this wide enough for the strap? No. Okay, we're going to score this at 1/2 inch. Try not to tear it. Can't believe 65 or 67 pound paper and I tore it. So let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then the straps are going to come one at the bottom and one at the top. You know, one here and one there. This has got to go here. So let's write left. Because I'm kind of ditzy. Remember the other page. Let's see. I'm trying to think about where I want to put the straps. Remember, we were putting on magnets even though we didn't really need them. But I'm not sure we're going to do that on this one. Those are up and down, so those really do flap around even if you don't mean them to. So I think what I'm going to do on this one, I don't think I'm going to put a magnet on it. And I think I'm going to have the strap hold it. I really want the straps to come from the top and the bottom, and I think I'm going to do that still. Okay, so let's ink this. Where are all these little pencil marks and hairs coming from? Well, probably from my shirt. They look like Oz hairs to me. Wow, this is really shredding. It's all this doing this along the edge like this. It's not what these daubers are meant for. They're meant for blending this way. Not this way like what we use them. That's why the pads get all tore up so fast. How can this be taller? Well, it's all right, but just want to make sure they're both the same. Oh, yeah, it's the same piece of paper. It would have been all right because we have the border inside the book. However, with the papers, with them being this height, you know, I just want to make sure everything's going to work out right. So let's re-ink this. Okay. Well, I hate it when the papers pop up. I mean, it's like a pet peeve or something. Oh no. I did it. This is 19. I'm glad I noticed it. The reason I wanted to do it that way is because I wanted the doors to open out, and I wanted to be able to see this light post on this side. That's what I get for having two of them out at the same time. And then I want them to open out this way. See, you guys, I'm telling you. Maybe because I'm trying to be super careful. Well, no, my other books are journals. My other journals are, okay, let's face it, they're books. They're interactive books, I guess. No, they're journals. You've got lots of places to write. Wow, this page is a different height. How can that be? But it's not. How is this still too big? I don't understand. I'm confused. Okay. So now we've got this here. And that ties it to the center of the other signature. Plus the straps will as well. Okay, so now the door front. Remember, we have to cut them down because of the, oh, we're going to have part of a coffee cup. Well, we'll have enough so that you can tell what it is. Okay, so I'm going to do that there. All we can do, I guess, is cut it and see. Let's cut the width, and then we can see where the... I had it all lined up, and then I moved it. Someone upstairs is snoring. Now we have concrete floors between us. So I can't imagine how loud that must be for the other person up there. There's two people. So I feel bad for Acrylic. My neighbor's name is Acrylic. And she changed it to Acrylic from her original birth name. Yeah, that's enough of it that it'll be all right, I think. I wish it was half the other way. I know that sounds silly. All right, get over it, Terry. It's fine. It's okay. Wow, the snoring is annoying me. Somebody tell her to roll over. Man, it's really hard for me to not put a magnet in there. Straps are going to hold it down. Okay. So now once again, I have two that are the same and two that are the same. So if I put Well, let's see. Let's cut the width. I even had to cut more of these little paper notes that I use. I had to cut more of those too. These. I use typing paper for that. I just take a piece of the typing paper that I use for coffee dye. Only this is 31. Because I got some 31 and I didn't like it. Alright, so we're going to, oh, that won't matter. I'm going to end up cutting that off anyway. We're going to use a 1/2 inch. We're going to score that. And again, we're going to put the front and the back and the opposite on the other side. So we don't have two the same. Okay, these are going to come from the top and the bottom. So we have plenty of room, so I'm going to go ahead and do a 1/2 instead of 3/8. Now we want the other one to be exactly the same. So let's do that. We'll do the width and then we'll come back and do the height. I mean the height. Okay. Man, I'm really banging my rings on the glass, aren't I? I apologize. Crash, bang. Oh, it's in the paper itself. Alright, so I want this to come down to... No, they're coming in from the sides. No, they're not. Otherwise, our paper will be crooked or sideways. So we've got that there. That's our 1/2 inch. So let's just have it come down to about just have it come down to about there. That seems a little short. I don't know about you guys, but to me that seems short. I don't want to come up to here on the other page. I think I want it to be longer. Look on the other one and see what's what. I still need some cards back here. Wow. Yeah, they need to be longer. Okay, let's cut 2 more. This width. These are just scraps that I have. We'll use those. That'll work. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see what it looks like at 5 inches below the score line. So I'm cutting it 5.5 inches long. That looks a lot better. Oh. I'm drinking coffee, so my gut has started going, making all these weird digestive noises. You can drink something. That's why they have you not eat or drink before you go to have certain tests done. Not like your diabetes test or anything like that, your blood work, but I mean any kind of scans or anything like that, because it starts your gut going, even water. Even gum. Don't chew gum. They'll be very angry if you do. I've chewed gum before. Yeah. Okay, so let's do our magnet. Trying not to glue them or hook the magnet onto every paper clip we go by. You want to put the tape this way. Now, once again, this is the top. We open this up. This is the top. Okay. Okay. The smaller your little stack gets, the harder it is to work with. So when it gets down to about that, I usually add them to the big stack again. Well, I guess that works all right, doesn't it? Oh, there was a little spot of glue. Let's do the back of the door. And then we'll do both sides of the flap. Oh, we're doing the door, not the flap. Okay. No, we want to cut it from this side. We want this. It's too narrow. That looks a little odd. You know, if I print it out, oh, then we would have this on both sides. I was going to say if I printed out another one of these and put it on the other one on the other side, then we would have this red on both sides, which would be great. Except we wouldn't have an image. You know what I mean? Because we would be cutting it off about here. Oh well, nice thought. Why did I do that? I have no idea. So weird. Now, I'd rather have half of her coming up from the bottom than cut her head off at the top. So we'll cut this end here. We'll cut this end down here, here. Okay. Wow, this one must be narrower than the other one, just because of where it ended up on the pattern. You know what I mean? There's nowhere to take more off, because I did already cut this one down. I cut some of the brown off of this, the wood. Just wondering if I put a little bit of this on one side on both pieces, if it won't make it look like a stripe. It's not time yet, Oz. Let's get the height. Oz is walking away all disappointed. The only reason this border is too big, well, it's too big, is that the other side is going to have the back side, so it's going to have the taller or wider side on it. I didn't think about how much difference it was. It didn't look like that much difference when it was not on the paper. So now, if I could fill in, I wonder about a piece of washi. I only have a zillion things of washi. I'm not really seeing anything, so I guess that's not going to work for us. Okay. I was looking for maybe something with a pattern on it. What about my super skinny solid color ones? What about this one? That would work. So we can glue this down over here like it's supposed to be. Put the piece of washi on, and that would make it just the right size. Would it look like the blue extended over from here to there, be the blue on that side? It doesn't really, does it? Oops. It's kind of see-through. Maybe if I had some darker. I do, but it's wider. Well, shoot. I've decided that only people watching this video are it's gonna make a difference to. It's not gonna make a difference to her, I know. Unless she watches these videos, which I don't think she will. Cute. Okay. This one was not scored at 1/2, was it? Yes. Okay, that's an hour. So we'll pick this up and do the other 2 pages in the next video. So I want to thank you for spending your last 60 minutes with me. And I will see you in the next video, okay? Thanks a lot.